Josie, take it away.
Last year, in a single month, over 4 million people left school and work to take part in the global climate strikes. Right now, atmospheric levels of CO2 are some of the highest they've been in human history, and there's an undeniable sense of urgency to take action. We know that people are looking for solutions. These are the Google trends for the term carbon footprint in the last 5 years. And here in Singapore, whilst 85% of people believe that climate change is happening, 52% don't know what to do. And similar results are echoed in the US, UK, and other markets around the world. And that's because it is very hard to know what to do or what impact one person can have. That's why we built Capture, the app to transform climate worriers into climate warriors. Today, we can see the effects of climate change all around us. But have you ever wondered what role your everyday actions can play? Meet Capture. Capture automatically tracks your CO2 emissions from everyday mobility choices with tips and clear insights. At the end of each month, you can automatically offset your emissions using forestry projects or absorbing CO2 from the air. Invite your friends. Start your own community of climate warriors so you can track, reduce, and remove together with Capture. And now when it comes to removing CO2 from the air, we currently have 4 different projects that our users can subscribe to. They can subscribe to forest conservation in North America, tree planting in Panama, supporting clean energy in Taiwan, or removing CO2 directly through the air in Iceland. We help users to select a project and then to subscribe to offsetting automatically at the end of each month. This will cost an average user around $8 per month. Capture then takes a 10% transaction fee on those offsets. Now, assuming that only 10% of users were actually to offset, from every 100,000 users that we have on the platform, we would be looking at a GMV of around $960,000. Our vision is to become the Fitbit of carbon footprint tracking. Right now, you can track your emissions from daily mobility choices, but we'll also be adding tracking for dietary choices, home energy usage, and everyday spending. Although Capture is available to download nearly anywhere in the world, this year we're going to be focusing on the Singapore, Australia, and US markets. And we're going to be doing this through a mix of influencers, B2B partnerships, and online ads. In these 3 markets alone, we believe there are potentially 7 million users that are waiting for a solution like what Capture has to offer. And if only 10% of those 7 million were to offset, we'd be looking at absorbing around 6.3 million tons of CO2 from the air. That's the equivalent of removing 1.1 million cars from the road for a year. So, building on positive results from an initial prototype test, and based on the fact that we have just under 1,000 volunteer ad testers signed up with minimal ad spend, we can't wait to start rolling out Capture over the coming weeks. And we're delighted to announce that you can now download Capture on the App Store and via Google Play. We have big ambitions and a long road ahead of us. We are currently raising a 600K seed round that will be closing in the middle of February. These funds will go towards adding additional tracking features, growing our community, and bringing Capture to more users around the world. And we're currently looking for investors who share our passion in the problem and in our solution. I co-founded Capture with our CTO Aziz here on the Antler program back in August, and we fast built an incredible team of advisors and interns to help us bring Capture off the ground. We would love to tell you more about our team, our vision, and our strategy to get there. So please come and see us after the event this evening, or feel free to get in touch via email. We've also included a QR code link for you here so that you can download Capture for yourself via the App Store or via Google Play and unleash your inner climate warrior today. Thank you.